Now the table given, it basically shows the transaction of an account and in the 10 days of a certain year. So these are classified into 4 types, and the table then gives us date, the type, the kind of amount of transaction that was done during the through that type, and finally the balance after each transaction. Now we have to answer if the option given can be determined or can be answered from the information above. These are pretty easy questions, but what is more important in these questions is not solving it, but solving it in the least possible time. So first question on March 3rd. So immediately you know that you have to go to the March 3rd data. The account balance immediately prior to the first transaction. So immediately prior to the first transaction of the day would be whatever the balance was prior to the previous transaction. And so prior to 3rd March, it was 1st March and the detail was 2946. So this data is 2946. And now, was this less than that immediately after the last transaction of the day? On 3rd March, the last transaction was the withdrawal and it was 3673. So is 2946 less than 3673? Yes, it is. So the answer is yes. Now the next two options are based on account balance. So we sort out the table as per the balance. So the greatest account balance occurred on the day when the greatest deposit was made. So here we have the greatest balance on 10th March. However, the greatest deposit, as we can see, is 815, which is on a different day, 3rd March. So the answer is no, as both these events occur on separate days. The third option says the lowest account balance occurred on the same day as the withdrawal that decreased the account balance by the least amount. So the least account balance is on the first day itself, 1st March. Now, there are two things to it. If we do not read this particular option carefully, we may go wrong. We are talking of withdrawal. So you have to look at the options in which type is withdrawal. And withdrawal, the amounts are minus, that is 84 rupees, 321 rupees, 87. So the least is 84 and both of them occur on the same day. The answer is yes. But in case you do not read or miss out this word withdrawal, then you're likely to answer no, as 20 is the least amount that is deducted, but that's a bank fee and it is not a withdrawal. So the answer is yes, no, yes.